I want everyone here to ask themselves a question. Do I think I'm getting enough exercise every day? The question is fairly simple, and there's no wrong answer. Do you think that you are getting enough exercise? Now, if you're wondering why I'm asking you this question, I will gladly explain. In the US, people are not getting the exercise they need. Physical exercise is incredibly important to the human body. The fact that exercise is important for the body is common knowledge. What many people don't know is that exercise has a gigantic impact on the mind and the emotions. Today I will discuss the importance of physical exercise on the mental health and the emotional health, and finally the physical health. I would also plan on encouraging making exercise a daily thing. I'll start by explaining the importance of exercise regarding mental health. If physical exercise is physical, then it only affects the physical health. This is wrong. This is a wrong perception that many people have. Physical exercise has way more benefits than just physical benefits. There are many mental benefits to physical exercise. Exercise can benefit memory. It boosts the chemicals that prevent degeneration of the hippocampus. It also boosts brain power and quick thinking by creating a chemical protein in the brain called BDNF. Exercise is also a powerful tool in aiding addiction. The brain releases dopamine. This chemical is known as the reward chemical. Dopamine is released in any enjoyable activity. This means that the same chemicals are released when exercising as when consuming drugs or consuming alcohol. Physical exercise does even more than physical and mental health. Exercise benefits your emotional health. Exercise affects our mood. It increases self-esteem. Regular activity is an investment in your mind, body, and soul. When it becomes a habit, it can foster your sense of self-worth, and make you feel strong and powerful. It also combats mental problems and controls your mood. It reduces stress, anxiety, and tension. But how much and why should we care about our physical health? I want to encourage everybody to start exercising, or if you already do exercise, to motivate you to continue exercising. Anybody will tell you that exercise is important. Although adults do know that it's important, many adults don't do it. How much exercise do you need? The U.S. government recommends 1.25 to 2.5 hours of exercise a week. That is only 11 minutes of intense exercise a day. If you sleep for 8 hours a day, and you work for 8 hours a day, that gives you 8 hours to run errands and do what you need to do. It only takes 11 minutes of those 8 hours. You should always try to make exercise part of your daily routine. Roughly 80% of adults in the U.S. don't get enough exercise. But why do our bodies need the exercise? There are many health risks. The most common is obesity. In the U.S., the adult obesity rate is 27.7%, whereas only 35% of adults are in a normal weight category, meaning the rest all are overweight. Obesity can cause an assortment of health diseases, including heart disease, diabetes, and many other cancers. Exercising is hard to make a habit. If you don't currently exercise regularly, it's difficult to start. Many people don't see the need to start exercising. Many jobs today don't require much need for physical activity. Most people are just sitting behind a desk working. There's a mentality of, why should I do something I don't have to do? So why should I exercise if I don't really have to do it? Another thing is results take a while until you can see them. It can be very discouraging if you're not seeing results. The bodybuilder Greg Plitt talked about not getting discouraged. He compared the human body to clay. He said that clay, when it's cold and it hasn't been moved for a while, just like the human body, when it hasn't moved, it's cold. So when you start moving the human body, or if you start moving the clay, it takes a while. It doesn't immediately start forming to what you want. You have to mold it and move it and mold it and move it, and then you'll finally start seeing results. It's the same with exercise. Once you exercise, it takes a while. Once you get it going, you see it molding and you get what you want. But I'm not saying you have to be a bodybuilder. You should just always strive to be healthier. There are huge amounts of evidence on why you should exercise. Make it a habit. It doesn't take a lot of time. Exercising makes a much bigger impact than you probably thought. It has benefits that help not only the physical level, but also on the mental and emotional. Arnold Schwarzenegger said, "Training gives us an outlet for suppressed energies created by stress and thus tones the spirit, just as exercise conditions the body Though exercising may not be a huge part of your life, it only takes minutes from your day to make a difference. Now ask yourself, do I get enough exercise?